afternoon, everybody. I know it looks like I'm vlogging in the middle of the road, and I guess I kind of am, but I'm also not. I'm on Regent Street, and weirdly, Regent Street has a path that kind of runs down the middle of it in between the two directions of traffic. It's very weird. Anyway, I'm outside Hugo Boss, as you can see, and the reason for that is because Hugo Boss are flying me out to New York City in a few days' time, and I need to get fitted for it. So, I am going to see the Spring-Summer 2018 menswear collection. I'll be sitting front row, watching the clothes go by, but also, I'm hosting a live stream for them too. I'll be talking to all the celebrities that turn up. I'll be going backstage afterwards to see all the inner workings and all like the excitement and drama that happens afterwards. But I can't go in these clothes. I have to be bossed up. So let's go get a fitting. Okay, so I have to get 4 looks because I'm in New York for I think 5 days, and one of those days is mostly travelling. Obviously I've got the show and I've got a dinner, so I've got 4 more looks to find. And I've actually been brought into the special VIP lounge around the back. So Chris has dressed me before for the Glamour Awards, and because he's a pro, that looks great. Look number 2, very similar. So the whole kind of ethos behind the show is like summer being really easy. So kind of pink's really in this season too. So you got like a nice pink linen suit, super easy, super chill with a t-shirt. I will have shoes on as well at some point. Yeah. Oh, there we go. These are nice. Good morning and welcome to New York City. So Hugo Boss have put me in a really cool hotel. It's called the Beekman and it's in the Tribeca area and it's amazing. Now I'm going to give you a quick tour of my room, but what's really cool is the rest of the hotel and I'll show you that as well. Just bear in mind that I'm here with my wife and we just arrived yesterday, so we haven't really sorted ourselves out yet and it's quite messy, alright? She's gone off to the gym to work out, so I'll show you now while she's not around, but it's not at the standard I'd like to keep it in. Anyway, so here's my stuff over here. I'm quite neat and tidy, as you can see. I've unpacked some things and I've sort of just put them in orders of trousers, t-shirts, shirts, in that order. Tarn, however, has just done this and just made a big mess. Here we have the remnants of my breakfast and a bunch of stuff from Tarn's handbag. Here's the bed. I've got a lovely bathroom through here with 2 sinks, one her sink and a his sink, and then 2 mirrors too. And then here we have a very nice shower. Now, this way we have the full-length mirror, and this is what I'm wearing. Obviously, head-to-toe Hugo Boss. Today is, what's today? Today is the day where I'm doing like a teaser video to get people interested in the live stream. So I think we're going to film on the beach. I didn't even know Manhattan had a beach, but I think we're going to start on the beach somewhere, and then we go into a store, and you see me get fitted and stuff. But basically, it's like I guess a teaser for people to show people before the live stream happens so they can kind of get into the live stream and know where and when to be there. So I'll do some behind the scenes type stuff, but here is my look. This is entirely Hugo Boss, obviously. So I've got a really deep V-neck here, which actually I'm really digging. And then a striped shirt under it. And I've left it all untucked to kind of give it a slightly more relaxed vibe. Like I said before, the whole ethos, the whole thought behind the new Spring-Summer 18 collection is like the ease of summer, making summer really, really easy. So things like going untucked and like undoing your buttons and stuff. I've got some shorts that kind of match my jumper really well and also kind of complement the shirt as well. And then these shoes are really nice. Basic white plimsoll type things with a nice sort of browny orange band along the bottom. And I'm ready to go. Right, let me show you. This hotel is super cool. Walking out of my door, have I got everything? Keys, sunglasses, wallet. Yes, I think I'm good. Phone. Come through this way. And then we go down here, and I'll check this out. I think there's like 10 floors, and there's just a big opening in the middle, so that's upwards. So I'm on floor 6, I think. 7, 8, so there's 9 floors, okay. 9 floors, that's the sky. And then look down here. How amazing is that? So down the bottom is like a restaurant and bar type area. I actually popped there yesterday, having a chat with Georgia from Gleam, who's here with me, and I was not awake because I was really jet lagged, and we were having a talk through what's happening on this trip and what I need to do, blah blah blah. And I was just like, but I remember it being beautiful. Anyway, let's go get this day going, shall we? So it turns out there isn't a beach in Manhattan. I think it's just a miscommunication. The team are German, obviously Hugo Boss is a German brand, and they said seaside, which I think they meant waterfront. And when I said seaside, I thought beach. But anyway, the water's lovely, and it's just a beautiful day. So yeah, I think we're gonna have fun doing this. I'm having a lovely morning so far. I have to say it's not sweater weather, it's like 26, I'm very warm, but it looks great and I'm in a really nice part of the world. So just like up here somewhere, look, if I go up these steps, over that way somewhere was where one day I went on a helicopter tour around the whole of Manhattan. It was really cool. So bringing back memories actually. I love New York, such a cool city, and when the weather's like this, it's beautiful. And actually, these guys, the crew I'm working with, are brilliant. Usually when I'm doing this sort of thing, we have to like retake shots a million times, but these guys are absolute pros, so loving life. We had a drone out as well. The drone started running out of battery, and it's got this thing where it returns to home if it's running out of battery, and they started it over there, so the drone just whizzed off and see ya, so that two of the crew had to just run after it to go and catch it. But hey, having a lovely day so far. I feel really bad though, because everyone else in the sun but me. I have been in the sun the entire time. Now I've just said no one can share my shade. I've been a real diva about it. We've done alright so far. I did a really cool shot to a drone as it kind of flew past, but then the drone nearly died and went into the water. So. Hiya, I'm back in my room now. It's got to be like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I think. So we only had half a day filming today. We had the morning up until the early afternoon. We did all the location stuff that you saw, then went into the flagship Hugo Boss store, did a few more shots there. And then I grabbed some sushi, 2 lots of sushi in fact, from Whole Foods, sushi 1, sushi 2, chopsticks in there too. I'm now gonna eat everything because I'm absolutely starving. And then gonna do a workout in fact, because the jet lag, I'm okay at the moment, but I've got 2 hours I reckon before the jet lag really kicks in and I get sleepy, so I'm gonna do a workout now. And then just kind of hang and do a bit of work in the room before going out for dinner this evening. So I don't think I'm gonna take you to my workout because I'm just gonna get really sweaty. And in fact, I might stop filming today now because I'm making this into one video, so obviously the travelling here and today and the actual show and everything, so I might stop today right now. I need to shower as well because I was very sweaty doing all that stuff, but I think I'll shower after a workout because there's no point doing it before, is there? Anyway, see you in a bit. Well, good afternoon. So I've got most of the day to kill, which is lovely. I've got an event tonight. It's like a really intimate dinner. Because it's so intimate, I'm not going to take my camera because I'm not sure who's going to be there and I'm allowed to sort of film things. So I've got most of the day to kill. This morning I woke up quite early, I did Pilates. Now, Pilates is difficult. I've never really done it before. I've had one go. My personal trainer Josh, who you've met a load of times, he has the Pilates Reformer, which is like the machine you kind of get on. It's basically all about lengthening and strengthening your muscles, whereas a lot of exercises are all about contracting. It's about kind of lengthening out, and I'm not very stretchy, and it's mostly core based, and oh my god, it was agony, but really good. I know that tomorrow though I'm going to be in a lot of pain. All my like obliques, like the side of your arms are killing me already. Anyway, it was really good. Had some breakfast, I did some work at my laptop, and now we're going to go for a wander and get some food. I don't know where we're going to get food, but I'm ravenous. So the time is now about 2-ish, 1:30 or something, and all I've had is breakfast, and my breakfast wasn't very big. So let's go eat. Right, so we're on our way to lunch. We decided to walk, because obviously the weather's beautiful and everything. Tan said it was a half-an-hour walk, and we're like, yeah, we can do that, that's lovely. We've been walking for 15 minutes so far, and it's still saying it's 40 minutes to go. I am starving. And then Tan literally just subtly in conversation went, just so you know, if you want to get an Uber, we can, because we've still got quite a way to go. And we mapped it, and we've still got like 45 minutes, but now we're already kind of on the roll, so we're just going to keep walking. I might have to go in the shade. I help your fitness. Yeah, but I'm already really fit. Pilates earlier, I just want to get food. I think I forgot to film my food in the end. I think partly because I was just... I took photos and Tan took photos for my blog, but I think I was so in my hanger zone, I didn't want to talk to anyone or do anything, so I just I shoved it all in my face. It's really good. Went to a place called Santina, which does sort of like Italian food, but sort of coastal Italian, sort of like if you were in the Amalfi Coast or something, that's the sort of thing you'd have. So I had like a really beautiful calamari salad with rice and everything. It was lovely. And now I'm full, which is good. I've got more energy, which I think I'm going to need because Tan now wants to go to Sephora and go shopping to get like makeup and stuff. Temporarily back at the hotel now. Today has flown by. We've been walking basically all day. Did Pilates and walked out this morning. Walked back. Did a bit of work in the office. In the downstairs area of the hotel. Then walked all that way for lunch and walked all the way back again. And now it's like 5 o'clock. I have to go again at 7:45, so I'm gonna have like an hour or so just to chill before I get ready. Yeah, see you in a bit. Okie dokie then everybody, it's time to head out to dinner. This suit is really, really nice. It's hard to see in this light, but you saw it at the beginning of this video when I had my fittings in London. It's just a really beautifully cut navy double-breasted suit with peak lapels, and it's lovely. I've decided not to go for the tie or the pocket square to kind of cash it down a bit, and also because it's boiling outside, I just didn't want to overcomplicate it too much. Here you can see in this mirror, the mirror's a bit dark so it's hard to see, but I've kind of had my trousers cut a bit shorter just to get a bit of ankle out because it's sunny. Anyway, like I said, I'm not going to take you guys to the party with me because apparently it's very intimate, this event. So I feel like me suddenly talking to a camera might kind of ruin that intimate vibe a little bit. So I guess I'll see you tomorrow when all the actual stuff happens. I'm a bit nervous actually. I'm hosting a live show. I haven't had a run through yet. I think I'll have a run through tomorrow morning so I know kind of how these things happen. And I've done live things a million times before. I used to do a lot of red carpets for films and things like for premieres and stuff. And I haven't done them for a while just because I haven't had the time to do them, because obviously they take rehearsal and all that stuff, and I haven't been able to find that time to do it. So I haven't done one for a wee while. You know, the last one I did was actually with Joe and Casper's, and that was Christmas time, I think. But I've done other live things. I did a live thing for Mercedes not long ago, and you know, I'm alright at it. I've been doing it for a while now, so I kind of know what I'm doing, but I do get nervous beforehand. I'm also going to be interviewing lots of celebrities. Apparently, I've been given a headshot list, basically, you know, faces, and Alexander Skarsgård's there, Chris Hemsworth's there. Who else? There's about 5 or 6 major A-listers, which is fine. I don't get nervous about that bit so much. It's just what I get nervous about is holding the whole thing together. Basically, this whole live stream, you know, hinges on me. I'm the guy, you know, making sure things run smoothly and the next thing leads on to the next thing, and then it's just a lot to think about. So I think I'm going to have a fairly early night tonight and make sure that I'm on good form tomorrow. Anyway, I will see you tomorrow. Yeah, see you tomorrow. Good morning. So it's Tuesday, today's the day. The time is about 8 AM. I've been up for a while, just because I had to get myself ready, and also before I do things like this, I always get a bit nervous and struggle to sleep, so I woke up at 6 and I've just been kind of running things through in my head and stuff, and now I'm here. Look, there's the door behind me. The show doesn't start till 1, but I think we've got a few things to film, and then we go live a couple of hours before the show to get people ready, and then obviously the show happens, and there's a bit after the show too. So I'm hoping to be done by 2-ish, because I know that I'm going to be starving, because I never eat when I do these things. I get too nervous and there's too much adrenaline running, and then suddenly I start crashing. So I'm thinking that if I finish about 2-ish, then I'll go and eat a burger or something and then feel great. Right. Let's do it. Okay, so I'm at the venue. It's very early. Obviously, there's not many people here yet, but there's a lot going on. So, the way it works, you come up these escalators. So we're in a place called, I think, Fulton Market, which I don't know what it is, because I'm not from New York, but it's a big building and it's a really cool spot. And actually, where I shot the other day, where you saw the video where I was in my jumper and the shirt, literally over there at the pier, just through that window there. Anyway, so what you do, you come up these escalators. You come up here. The first thing you see is big Hugo Boss there, and then you come around this way. And there's another one there, and then you walk through, right? This is a big setup. I haven't seen a catwalk this size in all of my time doing fashion things. Here we have the camera crew and everything who will be filming the whole thing and all the lights. There'll be more people soon, I think. The catwalk goes right down there, and then it goes left and right down again. Now in London, I reckon the catwalk's probably about 3/4 the length of this straight in the first place. What happens is the models walk along the catwalk, come around this corner, and then they go out this door here and walk the whole way along the outside too. It's a really cool setup. So it's funny, whenever I come behind backstage and behind the scenes of a fashion show, I'm always amazed at how last minute everything is. They're just setting up the chairs now. Nothing's ready yet, but it will be. They've got a few hours yet, and it seems remarkably calm. I'm going backstage now. I'll show you it. There's not many people there. Everyone knows exactly what they're doing. It's really chill. I was expecting sort of models and madness and mayhem and people running around the place, but actually everyone just knows their jobs and they're getting on with it. So as you can see, this catwalk is massive. It's taken me ages to walk it, and I'm walking it really relaxed. I'm not actually trying to hold everything in and look like I'm a model and being all sexy and stuff. So for the model, I imagine it's quite nerve-wracking. I walked for Dolce & Gabbana 6 months ago, and it was a very short catwalk, so you get a real adrenaline here. But this, I think you've got enough time for the adrenaline to start sort of wearing off and you just sort of become aware of what's going on. There's a big screen here as you come backstage, which shows what's going on. Here we have a wall, I think, where all the models are going to have their photos taken. In that tenty area there is where I have my makeup done. It's also Chris Hemsworth's green room. And then back here, these rails are going to be where the looks are, and you've got loads of people doing their jobs. Loads of makeup stands here, where I guess all the models get their makeups done. And then obviously all of the Team Boss over there at their computers doing their thing. It's getting busier. We are T-minus, what, like 2 hours, do you think now, Georgia?
I would say so.
You'd say 2 hours out now. Clothes are being unpacked. The models are really attractive, by the way. It's making me feel really ugly. But the models are all having their hair and makeup done. Still remarkably calm in here. I think part of it's because there's lots of room. I've been backstage at a lot of shows. Never have I ever experienced around this much room and this much sort of space. So I think it leads to a sort of calm atmosphere because people aren't bustling for location, you know. So yeah, so far so good. I've been given a drone, not given, I was lent a drone to fly. And I've never flown a drone before, and I've had a go before, but I'm not very good. And it was like really expensive, and they wanted me to like catch some shots, so that was terrifying. But I think I did alright. I didn't crash it, which is good. I did at one point kind of take it off the edge of the building by accident, and then we're like quite a few floors up. So I was like, oh my god, if I drop this now, it's just going to go. So I had to bring it back in and land it. It's tough because you think it's not like a computer game where you go up, down, left and right. You've got like space so you can move left and right, and you can turn left and right, but you can also go up and down and forward and backwards, and all those things combined give you like the whole 360. It's mental. So rehearsals have just started. We've got to be quick or we're going to miss it because there's not loads of looks. So essentially what's happening now is all the models are coming out in the same t-shirt just for like continuity purposes and not to sort of ruin any of the looks now. I'm just going to follow this guy. You got to look straight ahead and be aggressive, basically. Look moody. Let's do it. Oof, that was quite intense, you know. There's only a few people watching rehearsals, but already that all got my heart going. Okay, everybody, I have a surprise for you guys. Behind that curtain right there is Chris Hemsworth. He's just been announced as the face of Boss Bottled, and we're going to have a quick chat. So follow me. Hello.
Hello.
How are you? I'm Jim.
Good, mate. How are you?
Very well. Nice to meet you. You're much taller than everyone else. Yeah.
You too. You're much taller than I.
Thanks very much.
I was told.
I believe congratulations are in order. You've just been announced as the face of Boss Bottled, right?
I have. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I mean, I'd love to smell at you, if I'm honest.
Thank you. Well, it's you can be the face next year, and you can smell the same.
I'll try. Right, the show's about to start real soon. I don't know if you can see, but behind me, all the models are lining up for their, getting in order and everything. And the photographers are all there going crazy. I just had to go in front of the whole thing. All the photographers like, move out of the way, we're taking shots. But I had to deliver a few lines to the camera. Never had more pressure because suddenly you've got models looking all kind of like sexy and moody behind me, photographers in front of me, but my camera crew there, a bunch of people getting annoyed at me because I'm sort of like holding the whole thing up. But I got it out, it was fine. I just sort of snuck off and was like, oh. But yeah, nearly time to go now. I just interviewed Chris Hemsworth too. Nice guy. Didn't have long with him because he's a busy guy and he's getting interviewed by loads of people. But he's the new face of Boss Bottled, the fragrance. And just a very nice individual.
First they will bend in the moon, it will send. I know your stormlight will rise up again across the wave. The meanings of the waters collect just below the ribs to the higher reach from the roots of love, beatings of the waters.
And that is the show done. It was really lovely, very sort of elegant, and like the music was like atmospheric. It was already spaced. Often fashion shows can be kind of like quite intense and just get it out, get it out, get it out. But it's quite nice and spaced now, and the fact that they then came back around and walked behind me on the outside was really lovely. And now, pretty much finished with the live show. I have to do a few quick interviews with people, where they're still around. People with fashion shows, this place is full to the brim, and then suddenly everybody runs to get to the next thing. So anyone who's still remaining, I'll have a quick chat with and find out what they thought. And then I'm pretty much done. Being a German guy, what does Boss mean to you? And that is a wrap, everybody. It's so warm here, like really, really humid. That last bit was actually a bit of a challenge because we were outside doing interviews and it's just like sticky and gross, but successful. Everyone was really lovely to talk to. Everyone really liked the show, which was good because it would have been awkward if I'd asked them what they thought of the show and they're like, not so keen. So yeah, massive thank you to Hugo Boss for having me here. I've had such an amazing trip and also had a few days to kill on my own time too. Usually when I'm out here working or out somewhere working, I'm in, I work, I fly home, but I've had a bit of time to kill and it's just been lovely. So hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks again, and I guess I'll see you very soon. Bye.